Before a papaya dessert ever reaches your spoon, its journey begins here, in the calm light of a tropical sunrise. Every fruit starts as part of a living system, sustained by light, water, soil, and time. Modern papaya farming combines nature's chaos with human precision, turning fields into organized orchards.
Every day, teams of skilled workers walk these rows, caring for thousands of plants that will feed people around the world.
But how does this simple tropical fruit become a clean, ready-to-eat dessert in a cup? To find out, we will follow the entire journey, from farm to factory to dessert. This is the story of how a modern papaya factory transforms fresh fruit into perfectly crafted sweets.
Before the harvest, there are months of patient growth, starting from a single fragile seedling.
Farmers plan every tree's position so that sunlight, airflow, and access are just right. Modern irrigation saves water and delivers it exactly where the papaya trees need it most. Balanced nutrients help each tree develop strong roots, healthy leaves, and perfectly formed fruit. Over many months, sun, rain, and wind shape these orchards into full production.
Pests and disease are carefully managed, using targeted treatments and constant observation.
A healthy leaf is a sign that the tree can send energy into growing large, sweet fruit. Behind every papaya are farmers whose experience guides every decision in the field. These farms are chosen for their tropical climate, where papaya thrives in warmth and humidity. In one field, you can see the entire timeline of papaya growth, from small plants to heavy, fruit-filled trees. The foundation of flavor starts in the soil, where nutrients and microorganisms play a hidden but vital role.
Even the wind shapes these trees, forcing them to grow stronger over time.
When the orchards are finally full of fruit, the next chapter of the journey begins. A simple touch can tell an experienced hand whether this papaya is ready to move from farm to factory.
Not every papaya is harvested at once. Workers select the right stage of ripeness for factory processing.
Harvesting is precise, designed to protect each fruit from damage. From the moment it leaves the tree, every papaya is handled with care.
The fruits are laid in cushioned baskets that protect them from bruises on the way out of the field.
Harvesting is a team effort, with clear roles and a steady flow of fruit moving toward the trucks. By the end of the morning, hundreds of papayas are ready to leave the orchard.
Not every fruit makes the cut. Damaged papayas are removed long before they reach the factory line.
Crates are loaded onto tractors that shuttle the harvest from deep inside the fields to the main road. From here, the journey shifts from farm paths to highways. A dedicated fleet of trucks connects the quiet of the farm with the noise of the factory.
At the edge of the orchard, each load is weighed and recorded for traceability.
Stacking is done carefully, leaving just enough space for airflow while maximizing the load. As the truck rolls out, the papayas leave their first home behind. Within a few hours, the fresh harvest arrives at a modern processing facility.
This is where raw fruit becomes a precise food product.
From this point on, every step is tracked, controlled, and recorded.
Inside the factory grounds, Hygiene and safety come first.
The harvest is brought directly to the receiving area, where the fruit will be unloaded and inspected.
Machines like forklifts speed up the process while minimizing heavy lifting for workers. Before any washing begins, each fruit passes through a visual inspection. At the same time, samples are taken to the lab to test sweetness, acidity, and safety.
Brix measurements tell the factory how sweet the batch is and help standardize the final dessert.
Once approved, the fruit heads to the first major step in processing: washing and sanitizing.
This water bath removes soil and debris from the orchards.
Soft brushes polish the skins without bruising the fruit. Clean fruit now travels deeper into the plant, along a chain of conveyors.
Here, workers grade each papaya by size and condition to match different product lines.
The continuous flow of fruit allows the factory to process thousands of papayas every hour.
From above, this looks like a map of decisions, each path defining the papaya's final destiny.
Anything that fails inspection is removed, often destined for other uses like animal feed or compost.
Between each shift, cleaning teams ensure that the entire area stays spotless. Physical barriers and controlled water systems keep the process both clean and efficient. Operators monitor everything in real time, from speed to sanitation. Strict hygiene rules protect both the product and the people who eat it. Next, the fruit is prepared for peeling, with machines making precise cuts along the skin. In some plants, certain steps remain manual, allowing skilled hands to guide the process.
The seeds are removed, leaving only the soft, sweet flesh behind.
Even these discarded seeds can be dried or used in other applications. Peeling machines are adjusted to remove as little edible flesh as possible, preserving yield. For dessert products, much of the papaya is cut into uniform cubes.
These cubes will either be used as toppings, fillings, or cooked further into pulps and jams.
Windows along the line allow operators to visually confirm that the flow is smooth. A thin, even layer makes it easier to inspect and weigh the product accurately. Quality checks at this stage confirm that the cube size meets product specifications. Some of the fruit bypasses cubing entirely and is turned into smooth papaya pulp. Inside, sharp blades and fine screens break the fruit down into a uniform puree. Operators adjust speed and pressure to match the texture required for each dessert.
Additional filters remove seeds and fibers, leaving only silky smooth papaya.
Additional filters remove seeds and fibers, leaving only silky smooth papaya. Peels and seeds are not simply thrown away. Many factories send them to compost or animal feed producers. From the pulping area, papaya puree flows into large storage tanks, ready for the cooking stage. A hidden network of pipes moves product between sections of the factory with minimal exposure to air. A hidden network of pipes moves product between sections of the factory with minimal exposure to air. Careful stirring prevents burning and ensures an even texture. This is where papaya puree is cooked, concentrated, and transformed into dessert.
Measured doses of sugar, stabilizers, or natural flavors are added according to strict recipes.
Mechanical paddles take over the work that once required hours of manual stirring.
Technicians check the thickness by sight and feel, backed up by lab measurements.
Heating to precise temperatures kills harmful microorganisms while preserving flavor. After pasteurization, the papaya puree is quickly cooled to lock in its quality. Heat exchangers allow fast cooling without diluting the product. Now, the papaya dessert line begins, where puree meets packaging. Filling nozzles deliver identical portions into every single cup. Some desserts include a second layer, adding contrast in flavor and texture.
Fresh cubes of papaya can be added to give the dessert a more natural, homemade feel.
Layer by layer, the factory builds something that is ready to eat without any peeling or cutting.
Operators constantly verify fill levels to ensure consistency.
From above, the dessert line looks like a river of color flowing through stainless steel channels.
The same papaya puree can be turned into jams, toppings, and sauces simply by changing recipes and packaging.
Each product is tuned to a different texture, from smooth sauces to chunky spreads.
In-house tasting panels make sure the final flavor matches what consumers expect. Once filled, each dessert is sealed to protect it from air and contamination. Heat seals fuse the lid to the cup, creating an airtight barrier. Each cup is marked with a production date, batch number, and expiry date for full traceability. From here, the focus shifts from making the dessert to moving it safely to customers.
Robots handle repetitive packing tasks quickly and consistently.
Full pallets are stabilized to survive the bumps and vibrations of long-distance transport. Cold temperatures slow down natural spoilage, extending shelf life without heavy preservatives.
From the packing line, desserts move directly into cold storage.
Refrigerated trucks carry the desserts from the factory to distribution centers and stores.
Once the doors close, the final leg of the journey begins.
Back inside the factory, quality teams check samples from each batch under the microscope.
Microbiological tests confirm that the product is safe to eat.
Regular audits ensure that procedures are followed every single day, not just during inspections.
Strict hand-washing routines reduce the risk of contamination at its source.
Ongoing training keeps everyone aware of both food safety and personal safety.
Some facilities also invest in renewable energy, reducing the environmental footprint of every dessert cup. Many factories turn papaya waste into valuable compost, closing the loop on organic material.
Far from the noise of the factory, the papaya dessert finally reaches its destination.
For the people who eat it, this is a simple moment of sweetness.
But behind that moment are growers, workers, and technicians whose efforts stay mostly unseen.
From farm to factory to fridge,
Each step is designed to protect flavor, safety, and quality.
So next time you peel back the lid on a papaya dessert, you will know the long, careful journey that brought it to your hands.